Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Name your U.S. representative. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who was the first president? George Washington. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Name 1 war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is the capital of your state? What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who makes federal laws? Congress. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who is the governor of your state now? Who vetoes bills? The President. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights.